Archangel Michael says, the weight of remorse has been slowly crushing a heart that once wounded yours. The moment you never thought would come is drawing near, the one where they admit everything they tried so hard to hide. They didn't expect the guilt to grow this loud, but it has now become unbearable for them to carry. They played a role in your pain while pretending to be innocent. They acted blind while watching you break and suffer from what they did. They chose silence when they had every chance to speak the truth. But now, a storm of confession is forming, and it's about to crash into your world. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They've had countless nights where your face haunted them. No matter how hard they tried to move forward, your silence and strength kept echoing in their soul. They didn't realize at the time that they were planting seeds of regret in their own path. Now those seeds have grown into thorns piercing their conscience. They are scared that the moment you find out everything, you may never see them the same. They know the truth is powerful, and when it reaches you, it will be like thunder in the middle of calm. Even if they never speak it directly, the signs are already surrounding you, trying to lead you to what's been buried. Type Amen to get blessing 618. One thing they never expected was for you to rise. Your rise made them crumble internally, because they hoped your pain would defeat you. But you turned their betrayal into your breakthrough, and now their shame is chasing them. A conversation is going to happen soon. Someone around you will try to explain something odd that happened a while back. Don't dismiss it, this is the thread that will unravel the hidden. Their apology may not come in the way you imagined, but it will arrive. Type Amen to get blessing 727. Archangel Michael says, your heart was tested so deeply because this person wasn't just anyone, they were once a part of your soul's safety. That's why their actions cut deeper than knives, they betrayed a sacred bond. But the divine has seen all, and the divine is preparing the reveal. The universe has been rearranging the right moment for you to see their sorrow. They've written letters and deleted them. They've rehearsed their confession in front of mirrors, yet they still tremble at the thought of facing you. But something soon will force them to speak. Type Amen to get blessing 994. A voice will break down during a conversation. Tears may fall where they once showed no emotion. You'll hear them say, I wish I had never done that to you. That sentence will shift the atmosphere. You'll feel your soul shake as you realize they finally admitted it, not because of pity, but because truth can't hide forever. What they did in the dark is now being dragged into divine light. You are being positioned to witness justice without having to fight for it. Type Amen to get blessing 555. They once thought your silence meant you were weak. But now they understand, it was your divine protection at work. Every tear you cried was counted, every sleepless night remembered. And while they were trying to escape the truth, heaven was writing down every detail. They had chances to undo what they did, but chose delay over healing. Now, the delay is no longer in their hands. They're being spiritually pushed to admit it before something worse unfolds. Type Amen to get blessing 848. Comment if your soul already felt this message approaching. A divine confrontation is coming, and you must not panic. It's your moment of power. Stay quiet and let the truth unravel naturally. Their apology might come through someone else's mouth first. Be alert when someone speaks vaguely about what really happened. That's your cue that the door of revelation is open. This isn't revenge, it's release. Type Amen to get blessing 191. Archangel Michael says, when sorrow becomes unbearable, even the proud will bend. You're about to witness someone who always appeared strong suddenly crumble before you. It will shock you, but it will also give you clarity. This sorrow they feel, it's not small. They see visions of the past and wish they could go back and undo it. They've confessed to someone already, and that person is now watching you closely. Soon, that chain will lead straight back to you. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Don't be surprised if you receive a message from an unknown number. Or a letter left somewhere odd with words that make your heart freeze. They're struggling with how to speak, because they know they shattered something beautiful. Their sorrow won't heal you, but their truth will release you. The moment you hear it, the invisible weight you've carried will start lifting. It won't fix everything, but it will free everything that's been locked inside. You won't even need to say a word, your peace will speak louder than any revenge. Type Amen to get blessing 112. The person who once betrayed you has had nightmares about your face. They've cried in silence, even if they never showed it publicly. Their guilt is louder now than the lies they told. They tried to distract themselves with new people, new jobs, or even pretending nothing happened. But the divine doesn't let truth stay buried for long. You are the justice they never expected. Your peace is what's convicting them now. Type Amen to get blessing 209. This sorrow has begun turning into physical signs, illness, breakdowns, unexpected problems. Because what they did to you created a ripple in their own path. And that ripple is returning like waves hitting their own shore. You may not even want to hear from them, but the divine needs you to witness this moment. It's not about reconciliation, it's about revelation. So that you know you were never crazy. You were never imagining what your heart felt. Type Amen to get blessing 737. Their sorrow will come with trembling hands. They will not look you in the eye when they speak it. But their voice will shake, and it will sound different than you've ever heard before. The confession will have pauses, and they'll stumble over their own words. They're afraid of your reaction, because they know what they did crossed lines that should never be crossed. But this moment must come, and it's already written. The page is turning whether they are ready or not. Type Amen to get blessing 301. Comment, I am ready, if you feel this release coming. They're trying to send signals, but they don't know how to fully come forward. You will hear from them before this season ends. There will be a divine setup, a place you didn't expect to meet them. Maybe in public, maybe somewhere sacred. But when it happens, you will know. Time will freeze and your soul will whisper, "This is it." Type Amen to get blessing 933. Their sorrow has taken root so deeply that they're losing themselves in it. They speak your name when they're alone. They ask the sky if they'll ever be forgiven, not by the world, but by you. But your forgiveness isn't the goal, your freedom is. This is about you being unchained from the weight they placed on your shoulders. You were never the one in the wrong. But you were the one chosen to heal. Type Amen to get blessing 117. Archangel Michael says, when sorrow finds its way into the heart, it leaves no corner untouched. This person's soul is begging for peace, but it cannot find it until the truth reaches you. And it will reach you, not because they are brave, but because heaven commands it now. This is your moment to receive without chasing. To hear without reacting. To rise without revenge. Let the truth set you higher. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Someone very close to you may already know bits of what this person did. Pay attention to how they act when this name is mentioned. The nervous glances, the shift in tone, the hesitation, it's not random. It's all connected, and the divine is pulling it together for you to finally understand. You'll soon know why certain things happened the way they did. The tears you cried alone are being turned into answers. And the person who caused them is about to speak. Type Amen to get blessing 880. If your soul feels this message, comment, "The truth is mine now." You have waited long enough. The sorrow of someone else will become your unexpected closure. It's not about hearing, "I'm sorry," just for ego. It's about hearing it so your spirit can finally rest. Because what they did shook you to the core. But what's coming will bring the peace they never gave. Type Amen to get blessing 520. Their sorrow will not be enough to fix everything, but it will break the silence that's held you hostage. Your spirit will breathe again when this comes out. You will walk lighter, sleep deeper, and smile without that silent ache. The divine is not letting this go unspoken anymore. The sorrow in their heart is divine judgment already working through them. And your reward is peace, clarity, and power that cannot be stolen. You made it through their betrayal. Now get ready for your release. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Their apology may not arrive how you dreamed it, wrapped in tears and promises, but it will arrive through a moment that stops you cold. A mutual contact, a voice note, a screenshot, a mistake, they will all serve the divine plan to reveal it to you. Everything they tried to control is slipping through their fingers now. They wanted to bury the memory, hoping time would erase the damage. But what they didn't realize is that divine time doesn't forget, it restores. You are being restored, not by their apology, but by divine truth flowing into the open. You were always meant to rise from this, stronger than their lies could ever hold you. Type Amen to get blessing 747. Someone will slip and speak something they shouldn't. It might feel like a random comment, but it will trigger a knowing deep in your spirit. That's when you'll feel it, confirmation shaking your body without a word. They are preparing to admit what they've hidden for too long. There's pressure building inside them, spiritually and emotionally. Because your energy keeps rising and it's calling the truth out of hiding. Soon, they won't be able to contain it anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Comment, I feel it unfolding, if your intuition has been restless lately. That's not paranoia, that's preparation. The divine has been awakening your discernment. Archangel Michael says, this release was always a part of your healing. You were never left alone, the pain was only part one. Now comes the rise, the clarity, and the moment when the wound speaks no more. This is divine justice showing up not with fire, but with truth. Type Amen to get blessing 552. You're not crazy for still remembering what they did. You're not dramatic for still feeling it in quiet moments. Your soul hasn't been waiting for an apology, it's been waiting for alignment. And that alignment is arriving in full force. The timing is not late. It's arriving exactly when your spirit is strong enough to witness it without shattering. You are ready, and the divine knows it. Type Amen to get blessing 390. Someone will act strangely kind toward you, sudden, out of character, a little too thoughtful. That's a sign they've been told something behind closed doors. The truth is being whispered before it becomes public. They're testing the waters to see if you've already heard. You'll see it in how they walk on eggshells around you. You'll see it in the pity in their eyes. You are walking among people who already know parts of your story, and soon, you'll know everything too. Type Amen to get blessing 224. The sorrow this person feels is deeper than guilt, it's regret mixed with fear. Fear that once you know everything, your glow will become unreachable. But what they didn't understand was, you were never theirs to damage forever. They lost their chance the moment they chose silence over saving the bond. They lost your heart the moment they chose ego over healing. Now, all they have left is truth, and it's burning its way out of their chest. And when it reaches you, the heavens will shift. Type Amen to get blessing 623. Comment, release it all, if you're ready to receive what's yours without begging. Your life is about to gain answers that once felt lost in shadows. The divine doesn't let betrayal win, it lets revelation heal. This season is about exposure, not to shame anyone, but to set your soul free. You are not the villain in this story. You were the one who loved deeply, trusted purely, and suffered silently. But that silence is about to end with thunder. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The person who feels sorry might not be able to fix it, but they will be the tool for your freedom. Even their trembling voice will sound different, as if they're speaking with borrowed strength. Because what's pushing them is not human, it's divine order. They are being led to confession not for their peace, but for your clarity. You deserve to walk forward without carrying their sin on your back. You are being prepared to be unchained from every lie. And once it's spoken, your energy will shift permanently. Type Amen to get blessing 276. Watch the way someone looks at you when this comes out. They'll know something shifted. You'll feel lighter without saying a word. Because you didn't need revenge. You didn't need confrontation. You only needed the truth. And the truth is on its way, with wings. Type Amen to get blessing 888. This is your final stretch before release. The tension in your chest is not anxiety, it's spiritual alignment breaking through layers of confusion. Your soul knew all along that something was hidden. Now that hidden thing is bubbling up and being exposed one piece at a time. There is no stopping this revelation. It will happen in a way no one can interrupt. You will be surrounded by signs, and when it comes, you will already be spiritually prepared. Type Amen to get blessing 119. This is not about returning to the past. It's about closing it properly, once and for all. They feel sorry, but you feel ready. You are walking into a chapter of life where lies cannot follow. And those who once played with your peace will either confess or disappear. You're not the same person anymore. You are protected, powerful, and positioned. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. Comment, I claim my clarity, if this resonates with your soul. You were never asking for too much, you were just asking for truth. And now it's racing toward you faster than anyone realizes. You won't need to fight. You won't need to force anything. Just stay alert, stay grounded, and let the divine do what it promised. You are about to be delivered into the truth that heals. Type Amen to get blessing 707. They feel sorry. But soon, they will feel something stronger than regret, they will feel your peace without them. That is the moment everything shifts. You will look back at this pain and no longer feel fire, only distance. You will remember what was done, but it will no longer define your breath. That is the miracle about to happen. That is the power of divine closure. Type Amen to get blessing 540. And when they come forward, if they do, listen. You don't have to respond. Your presence will say enough. Archangel Michael says, this is not your punishment, it's your proof. Proof that nothing stays buried forever. Proof that the divine always makes a way. And proof that no betrayal is stronger than your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 321. You may not realize it, but the heavens have already started rearranging situations around you. Certain people are being moved closer, not to harm, but to deliver pieces of the puzzle you've long waited to solve. Others are being pulled away, because their silence was a part of the betrayal. This shift might make you feel uneasy, but it is divine positioning. Even your surroundings are preparing you for the moment of release. Your energy is aligning with truth, and it's becoming unbearable for lies to stay close. Watch how people begin to act nervous around your presence. they feel what's coming even before you do. Type Amen to get blessing 1117. You were never meant to stay broken by what they did. The sorrow they carry now is only a shadow of the weight you bore silently. But the divine has seen everything, and your turnaround is not just coming, it's already begun. The person who hurt you didn't understand the spiritual laws they were playing with. They tampered with a soul protected by celestial warriors. They lied and laughed, but now they're choking on the memory. Because every day that passes without confessing adds to their torment. Type Amen to get blessing 290. They've tried to reach out before, but fear held their tongue. They almost messaged you, almost called, almost confessed. But they couldn't bring themselves to do it, not yet. They saw you rise when they expected you to fall. They watched you glow when they thought they had buried your light. That glow is now calling their demons to bow before your grace. And one by one, the people who knew are beginning to feel the pressure too. Type Amen to get blessing 733. Comment, I'm open to divine truth, if this mirrors the silent war you've endured. The peace you're about to receive will not come through chaos, it will come through sacred justice. This is not payback, this is purpose aligning. Someone will say your name soon in a conversation you're not part of. And when they do, the air will change. They will try to defend you, or reveal a detail they shouldn't know. That will be your sign the unraveling has begun. Type Amen to get blessing 889. Your pain wasn't wasted. Your silence wasn't weakness, it was sacred restraint. And now the heavens are rewarding it with undeniable clarity. They feel sorry, and their sorrow is turning into action. They are losing sleep, peace, and control over the image they built. Because the divine is revealing what they've hidden to the very people they once fooled. You are about to witness their mask shatter in real time. Type Amen to get blessing 151. Even the ones who believe them are starting to question everything. The lies don't feel as solid anymore. The truth is starting to seep through cracks they didn't see coming. And you, yes, you, are being called to stand still and receive. Your silence is no longer silence, it's thunder in the spirit realm. The vibration of justice is moving through timelines. And when it arrives, no force will stop it. Type Amen to get blessing 404. There's someone who knows more than they are saying. They've been holding part of the story, scared to tell you the full truth. But even they are starting to feel the pressure. This pressure is not guilt, it's divine prompting. They may approach you soon, with trembling words and tear-filled eyes. They may say, I should have told you this sooner, and what follows will break every chain. Stay grounded, you were born for this moment. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Archangel Michael says, this chapter is closing, not with war, but with wisdom. You will look into their eyes and no longer feel broken. You will hear their apology and feel no more anger. That is when you'll know healing is complete. Not because they said sorry, but because their words no longer control your peace. Your spirit will be unshackled in that moment. You will walk forward without the weight they once tied to your heart. Type Amen to get blessing 309. Their sorrow is becoming a haunting melody that follows them everywhere. Even in their happiest moments, your face appears. Even in laughter, your voice echoes in their soul. They thought they'd forget you, but how can one forget the one they wronged so deeply? They thought time would silence your presence, but instead, it amplified it. You are unforgettable, not because of pain, but because of purity. And their soul remembers what their mouth refused to confess. Type Amen to get blessing 517. Comment, I am no longer waiting, truth finds me now. Because truth is no longer behind doors. It is knocking louder every day. They may try to soften it, to sugarcoat it. But the divine will ensure the real truth comes to you, not watered down, but whole. Not from a place of manipulation, but from a place of deep spiritual reckoning. This is not gossip, this is sacred clarity. Type Amen to get blessing 921. Their sorrow is now a sacrifice. Every lie they told is now becoming a weight on their own chest. And as they begin to speak, they will look older, wearier, cracked. Because the spirit doesn't lie. And yours has already known the truth. Now, the world will catch up to what your heart already sensed. You will be the calm in the middle of their chaos. Type Amen to get blessing 1007. The same person who once turned others against you will now be the one to defend you. They'll feel a responsibility to clean up what they destroyed. And while it won't fix the past, it will open the path ahead. Don't block your blessings by holding on to their shame. You don't need to embrace them again, just embrace the truth they carry. That truth is your release. And the heavens will celebrate your freedom like a warrior returning home. Type Amen to get blessing 131. This sorrow they feel is not just for the act, it's for the light they tried to dim. You are divinely protected, and your rise has awakened everyone who once slept on your worth. You're not just getting closure, you're getting recognition. And not just from them, but from others who once misunderstood your silence. Now they will see. Now they will speak. Type Amen to get blessing 737. You were not meant to stay in the shadow of that betrayal. You were meant to outshine it. And now you are. The divine has already judged the matter. You are only waiting for the earthly confirmation. And it is coming, in voice, in tears, in stammering apologies. Let it come, and let your peace begin. Type Amen to get blessing 842.